Yeah, so from here you can see your slit there. It looks so nice. But yeah, where is our clue board? Oh, I- interesting. There was something. Hello, Miss Scarlet. Oh, yes, because it's not part of the limited quest because this entire quest line is permanent, so it wasn't in the event page, but there's more. I'll stop the letter here for now. The rest of the details still need to be investigated. Ah, detective, you've come at just the right time. I'm still following the case from the abandoned district. Cooline's attitude has been fairly cooperative, and she's shared a lot. I want to go over it with you and see if we can figure out what really happened. Okay, there's more gameplay. Back during Operation Star Strike, we let Leon slip away. That was a hard learned lesson. This time, we can't have any gaps in the case. Understood. Actually, I have a few questions of my own. I was on my way to get some answers. You can talk to the suspect at any time. Oh, there's one more thing I need your help with. Colleen asked to meet the journalist before she leaves. Tommy? Didn't he leave? No, he didn't leave. Okay, yeah. Only Leora left. Like, because in the title screen, it shows Leora and Tommy leaving. Like, so many spoilers there, but you wouldn't know if you haven't played through. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. We'll have to find Tommy. Miss Detective, I want to become a columnist. So this is a world quest. Oh, this is how you get the camera. So yeah, I will do this. Inquire about Tommy's whereabouts. Gossipy PC. I can't believe it wasn't Juliet who beat Julie, but Nikki. But during the Ripple Estate soiree, Julie swore she'd challenge her again. Why did Nikki just run off? Oh yeah, I haven't challenged her again. Enamored PC. Huh? The styling tool? I'd almost forgotten about that. All I remember is Julie coming back with her killer move, then dancing that incredible dance. Gossipy PC. Yeah, the whole crowd joined in. I've been replaying it in my head for days and only just remembered there was even a styling duel. Did I not? Excited PC. You're so behind on the news. The real culprit was Mr. Leon. Luckily, Detective Nikki uncovered the truth. Why will she open a detective agency out here in the abandoned district? We did. Patience. Let her take her time. Out here in the abandoned district, we only get one case every few centuries anyway, and Sheldon still did nothing. Oh, were you? Like, what are the volunteer corps doing? Agitated PC. Hey, did that PC with the camera bother you too? He doesn't even like detergent. Why won't he just go back to Setia? Uh, Honest PC? I don't get it either. He just kept asking me about that thug Benny. But isn't he locked up already? Why not just go ask him directly? So Benny's alive? I'm still confused about this. Looks like nobody knows what Benny actually did. Okay. We go search for Tommy where? Okay, the arrow's pointing me somewhere. Not you, Sharkcap Allen. Here. Oh, this is the holding area. Yeah, I can see. No one else is here though. Cooline's not here. What are you guys talking about? Nothing. Are you supposed to be floating like this? Yeah, whatever. Tommy, hey. That smell. Ugh, it reeks of wolf fruit. Does wolf fruit smell bad? Don't tell me it's that cheap detergent. Oh, that kind of looked like they were like spying. Don't tell me it's that cheap detergent from the Nightshade Lounge. Wait, this paper is. Here's you again, Tommy. We caught you red-handed. Now hand over what you stole. Th- this is called gathering evidence in the name of justice. Colleen, Benny, even that narcissist Leon, especially Leon. I'll expose their shady threat star schemes. That's a noble idea, but is this really just payback for Leon whacking you on the head? Miss Nikki, you've got to back me up. Leon ruined my chance to interview Madame Julie, and I spent 3 whole days and nights on that draft. Oh, yeah, that happened. Hey, you're alive and well, okay? Yeah, your approach was a little over the top, but it's not often you put so much heart into a piece. Okay. Oh, pile of empty bottles and this half-used bottle of cheap detergent. Momo, no. A note. Hey, was it Benny or Colleen who kept asking for a wish card? Let's read. I dreamed again of that wish card I cast into the flames. Find me a perfect star. I once believed that star was Circe. Okay, this is Benny. The one who taught me how to wish. But she fell. And after that, I no longer knew what I was searching for. Ink stains slash across the page. The words beneath are lost. Why give everything only to lose it all? Why let the cursed threat star drive me to this end? No matter how I fought, no matter how I clawed, everything was wrong. Failure. Nothing but failure. In the century I spent imprisoned, I plotted escape after escape. I picked locks, forged passes, dug tunnels, every attempt futile. Eventually, even the guards stopped chasing me. Why bother? What could a filthy scrap of cloth ever do on the outside? Who would care? The only time I succeeded was here. Perhaps that was the first time fate smiled on me, allowing me, at last, a glimpse of peace. If I had a choice again, I would never let dreams drive me, nor chase a perfect star. I would rather be a stone buried beneath a tree in some quiet wheat field. At least then I could guard someone's wish, or simply rest beneath a tender gaze. 100 years of imprisonment, countless escape attempts, all ending in failure. Even after getting out, he faced nothing but cold stares. Finally free, he still turned back, worried about Leora. Okay, don't try to make me sympathize with him, Nikki. He was like the things he did, the crimes he committed are unforgivable. But if he's alive, yes, he can try to redeem himself. PCs have a long life. Are they immortal? I mean, no, Leah's gone, but no, that was the one good thing he did. So maybe he, if he's not alive, maybe he is at peace. Okay, why? You could have written the tragic tale of the threat star scapegoated PC. Okay, that bestseller would drive that narcissist crazy. So, who's the threat star scapegoated PC? Benny? He was directly involved. He was not a scapegoat. Oh, Colleen wants to see you. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah. That's why we were looking for you in the first place. Yeah, where is she? Oh, this was a temporary holding cell. Uh, Okay, let's meet at Barrel Grove. Ask Colleen for the truth. Okay. Oh yeah, Simon was your friend. Did you know Colleen as well before? No. Yeah, you didn't. Okay, she's just here. I guess Scarlett's keeping watch. Yeah, okay, Colleen has questions. So yeah, Simon's real name was Norento. Wasn't he investigating Threadstar? Journalists can dig up hidden stories from everyday life. That's basically gossip. Okay. I mean, that's one way of looking at it. When people talk about gossip, they get excited, absorbed, and happy, especially me. As a PC born from a restaurant tablecloth, that makes sense. If I don't hear some juicy gossip every day, I get restless. Even though Mr. Simon isn't into gossip, he once invited me to collaborate on writing interesting things about other PCs. So, yes, journalists do bring joy. What a load of nonsense. The stories he investigates are about people disappearing, families torn apart. How is that supposed to bring any joy? If you understand that that's not supposed to bring any joy, Colleen, it's okay. It's in the past, but I don't know. A delivery game he played with his sister. It brought smiles to people, and this made his sister really happy. Um, yeah, this would have been really touching and sentimental if this a delivery game was mentioned before, you know? Chekhov's gun, people. Okay, maybe it's not that important, but yeah, drop hints beforehand, please. Mr. Simon and his little sister would find lost letters, track down their original owners, and return the letters to them. Every time they did this, his sister would light up with joy. How is that not creating joy? You're saying he became a journalist because of me? Nonsense! You're just a measly tablecloth. You've never lived as a human, so how could you possibly know what the joys and sorrows you love to hear about really feel like? But every PC is born from cloth, right? Like humans' clothes. So you were born from Cooleen's clothes. But you say you are Cooleen, so he was always a cloth, never a human. So, okay, interesting. Cooleen, you're one to talk. Chase these stories. My brother always traveled far, far away, earning the resentment of others. What did you do, Cooleen? And I could only wait until one time when he never came back. You don't understand, but Norento, he should have. Why? Why did he have to become a journalist? Uh, yeah, thanks to you. Okay. Confession. I, Colleen, hereby admit that over the past 2 centuries I have served Threadstar and committed the following crimes. I used the detergent bar as a front for Threadstar's operations, scouting out PCs for abduction, drugging them with detergent until they blacked out, and keeping them locked away in the basement, hidden from search parties. Oh my god. Yeah, I can't sympathize with you at all, Colleen. Like maybe the human Colleen, or whatever your name was back then. As a high ranking member of Threadstar, I issued repeated orders to persecute PCs and signed off on processing the victims. During the Golden Vision on Julie in the abandoned district of Wishfield, I poisoned the Dawn's first light. The entire Ripple estate experienced hallucinations, sowing chaos and giving my partners the opportunity they needed to steal the suitcase. So you weren't hallucinating. Hmm. Okay, Colleen didn't know what she was doing at first. But that's no excuse, Colleen. Yeah, maybe you could argue that she couldn't just walk away, because since she was an insider now, they wouldn't let her walk away, but come on. Could have helped the Kingdom Guards. Oh, a testimony recorded by Miss Scarlet. So this is Miss Scarlet interviewing Colleen. What exactly did Leon order you to do? Like I said, poison the guests, sow chaos, take the suitcase. How did you receive his orders? Always one way, hidden messages. Even after I crossed into the abandoned district, his commands would appear in the ledger, then vanish once I read them. He's crafting a forbidden outfit, brimming with powerful whim. With that kind of talent, being able to pull off tricks like this isn't surprising. I never asked questions. Do you remember the wording of those orders and when they came? Perfectly. The first came right after Julie's Special Express arrived. It had been confirmed that the fabric in the suitcase is Juliet, prepare to act. The second followed shortly after. Steal the suitcase, but do not leave the abandoned district. There's a safe spot inside. Wait there for the next order. So I started scouting. Figured I'd use the detergent on hand to poison the guests through dawn's first light. The third order came once I had the suitcase. Bring the case out, complete the golden vision. But about the same time, Benny tipped me off. You were tracking the scent on the suitcase and closing in, so I ditched it, kept only the fabric, and planned to lie low before slipping out. Leon never reached out again after that. You see, I said it was dumb. We tipped Benny off that we were tracking, but it worked out. It's fine. Okay. Check on the silent Tommy. Don't listen to Colleen, Tommy. You're a much better person than she is. Yes, yeah, you search for gossip. So what? What have you decided? Ah, okay. Setting off on a journey. It's okay. They're fine. Like, wouldn't it be great if all there was in the newspaper were just filler pages and entertainment and no major news? Because no news is good news, right? Or maybe there are, I don't know. Can PCs become human again? Like, Leah died, right? So, can she be reborn as a human? Like, I don't think, like, the lore is very, like, maybe they do have a set of rules, but it's not presented to us yet. Yeah, you do that. Oh, more investigation? Okay. Oh, leader? Okay. Oh, Yarny. We've only seen this PC's name mentioned, but we've never met them. Okay. Yeah, you're good at this. Who cares what your motive is? Okay. Search Leon's secret hideout in Prosperville. Okay. I thought we were done, but I think we will be done after this. Okay, so here, where Madame Julie was first attacked, Leon's hideout. Oh, leader's here. Let me get the bling. Oh, I thought you wanted to talk to leader. Okay. Yeah, nothing new, I assume. Search Leon's secret hideout. Yeah. I mean, it was obvious he'd never cared about anyone or anything else. So much evidence. Get this first. Yeah, so a bunch of scattered stuff. Yeah, let's pick this one up. Much of this journal was ripped out in a frenzy. Just the last 2 pages remain, discarded here as if by accident. Page 1. So it's settled. The scraps of fabric in that suitcase aren't Juliet's. What a pathetic performance. Nowhere near the grief I staged to prove it. That's the best you've got? Then by all means, come at me. I'll take your ignorance and rewrite the very rules of victory. Part 2. Quirky Gordon. Ha! You're no better than that brat of a columnist, Simon. Both of you equally insufferable. But it won't matter soon. With a few careful cuts, I'll turn you into screaming rags, just like Simon. My god. Yeah, I don't want to picture that. The PCs are living beings. Rewrite the rules of victory. Yeah. Tommy. Yeah, maybe it's not yours, Simon. Back then, Mr. Simon wanted me to help dig up interesting things about other PCs. It couldn't have been Thresh Star. It just couldn't have. Okay, more. The Full Submission, 632nd edition. Okay, I guess he keeps trying to perfect it. The world's cold stares, the incomprehension of others, though he had long since pierced through the essence of this world, exposing its staged illusions again and again in a desperate attempt to free people from their foolish delusions. His blazing artistic gift was never once acknowledged. He resolved to let time and himself bear witness to the truth. So he rose into the sky, borne aloft by 4 balloons. Each balloon carried a meaning, the language of the audience, true art, my pursuit, and the spotlight of the world. As he left, his mother clutched at the hem of his clothes, weeping, begging him not to embark on a journey doomed to fail. But still, he left without hesitation. Along the way, he weathered dark clouds and storms, yet the raging tempest gave him his final revelation, to reveal his art in its truest form, and to face his most primal mission head on. In the end, he let go of the 4 balloons, drifting freely through the sky. All who witnessed him were moved. Even the doubters among the audience fell to their knees, weeping in anguish. Act 7, Opening. Mother, narration. How long will you continue with this madness? The agents were right. You're not even acting. You're trading your life away for booze. Protagonist. Because my character is no mere role. It's the truth you refuse to face. You'd rather cling to a perfect lie than recognize the genuine work I've created. Director's note. Don't perform it with the brashness of a youth. Instead, recall the unspeakable figure who once gifted me with his hand and who taught me how to craft that storm soaked costume. If I have touched the forbidden truth itself, why lower my head to the buzzing of insects? Oh my god. Act 22, Closing. Protagonist. I have seen through the falsehood and glimpsed the truth beneath. I have heard the whispers of what is real. Allow me to grant this foolish world a godlike benediction. Protagonist releases the 4 balloons as thunder roars. Take them! Have the paltry victory you crave so much! Falls from the sky as the balloons slip away, yet miraculously breaks through the storm. You who kneel and watch in silence. One day you will understand how to look into the sky at me, your final protagonist. Epilogue notes. Since I received the forbidden manuscript, I founded Threadstar and built its legacy over 100 years. What does it matter if hunters came for the stars? As long as one lets go, obliterating the past completely, rebirth will come. Now my great work lacks but a single element. Madam Julie. When that day comes, I'll teach you all what true worship means, and that day is almost upon us. Okay, so Benny giving him a performance outfit as a gift, causing him to be persecuted by Threadstar, turned out to be a lie. Of course. Okay, so you're calling Benny the scapegoat, but it's not like he wasn't involved. Come on. Back when Leon was human, he did receive a gift powerful enough to shake the world. But it wasn't from Benny. It came from a mysterious figure who gave him the sketch for a forbidden outfit. Oh my god, so this more, lore about the dark, right? No wonder this is part of the main story. That was when he founded Threadstar, abducting and harming PCs, all for the sake of the forbidden outfit. Every move he made was driven by his own selfish desires. But Threadstar's ledger also contains numerous rental records from when Leon was human. Why would he rent performance outfits from his own company? Was it to hide his identity? Wait, he founded Threadstar when he was human? I'm lost. He was too proud. So when his acting career started going down, he decided to lean on the shady dealings of his company instead. If it weren't for those custom-made performance outfits, he probably wouldn't have even been able to land a supporting role. He would put himself through that? He didn't care, Momo. That's why he died so young. He passed away on a train platform not long after Operation Starstrike. Oh, okay. The last note says he blew up the headquarters as a diversion and made his escape, so it's very possible that while transferring the forbidden outfit, his human body couldn't withstand its power, and that's why. Good thing Miss Scarlet told the Kingdom Guards everything, and that unfinished outfit was destroyed on the spot, was it? Yeah. They did say he's just as dramatic as the PC he was born, as a human whose cloth he was born from. Just as wicked, too. Yeah. And there was one other piece of evidence here. This one. Julie's portrait has been violently cut from the page, leaving the yellowed paper even more fragile. In another theater, Juliet was dazzling the crowd, yet not far away, Mr. Leon, midway through his new performance, went blank. His lines evaporated. Strangely, under the stage lights, his stunned silence seemed to hold the audience captive. Perhaps some men are destined to err beneath the spotlight. This reporter, seated far from the stage, can hardly claim to understand. Good night, everyone. May tomorrow's actors fare better. Scrawled in the margins, tiny and furious. Fools! It wasn't a lapse, it was just a silent soliloquy. You wretched Philistines! Go watch your Juliet. When I stitch these torn costumes full of obsession and adoration, they shall become my masterwork of the forbidden, and you, your vulgar soul, shall never again screech its jarring noise. To think that the real purpose behind making those performance outfits was to siphon emotions from others and feed them into the forbidden outfit. Yeah, always rented, never sold. Even if someone wanted the same outfit again, they'd get a brand new one instead. It was to recycle the materials. Leon was always so jealous of Juliet. If she hadn't retired, that jealousy might have driven him to murder her too. Oh my god. Yeah, do we get to meet Yarny? Later, Leon saw Madame Julie and Cetia searching for Yarny. He realized her fabric contained immense swim, just enough to complete the forbidden outfit. Old grudges plus the chance to finish his masterpiece. Come on, Momo. Yeah, yeah, that's all behind us. Is the quest over or not? We never get to meet Yarny. Oh yeah, the Heartcraft Kingdom. When do we get to go to Cetia? It's not 2.0, right? What? Oh, come on. Okay. Okay. Why isn't this voiced? Based on your analysis, how exactly did Leon carry out his plan in the abandoned district? The moment Leon learned Julie had been killed, he rushed to pay his respects. Surely it was to clear himself of any suspicion. No. Yeah. Yeah, no. Although he didn't actually kill Julie, he did plan to take her fabric for himself. He did. He immediately ordered his subordinates to steal the suitcase and bring it back to Sitya so that he could complete the forbidden outfit. Are we sure it was immediately? Yeah, they were in hiding. Meanwhile, he was already basking in the thrill of victory, rehearsing his performance with grand flair, ready to make the debut of the forbidden outfit. Whether the forbidden outfit was close to being completed or not, he was always completely obsessed with his own art. My encounter with him was definitely part of his plan. He wanted to use my article to make a name for himself. The piece in the Brazen Beacon probably didn't give him the exposure he was craving. Yeah. So, do I refute this or the first one? Yeah, so it wasn't right away. This one? Yeah. Helene received orders to steal the suitcase and leave it in the abandoned district. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so this is correct. And okay, so I get to refute multiple. So Leon figured out right away that it wasn't Julie. It wasn't Julie. So this one, yeah, he mentioned he wasn't really mourning Madame Julie. Why would he? Yes. Uh-huh. Are we done? Okay. Yeah, he didn't care about anyone else. Red Star's master plan, a one-man show abandoning all accomplices. Okay, so that's the name of your article. Yeah, I don't, whatever. Queen. Yeah, every victim and every sacrifice, they were all just props on his stage. Even such a greedy, harmful wish can give birth to a PC. Yeah, there will never only be good people, nor only good wishes. At least this one won't have another chance. Oh, there's no way he could have survived? Wait, Nikki, maybe. Tommy? Thought I was done. Okay, Yarny. Yarny. Yarny, finally. Busy buddy Yarny. Fancy foam, midnight bloom bright, berry go round. Why do my movements feel so late? Oh, you were rescued, right? Work ethic, huh? A secret code whispered between victims? Maybe. Maybe they had something like that. Uh, a recipe. Fancy foam, sister's favorite. 3 doses of lamb chili extract. Midnight bloom bright, a bard's secret muse. A recipe. 2 doses of daisy extract. 1 dose of lamp bloom extract. Berry go round, brother's eccentric taste. 1 dose of wolfroot extract. 1 dose of starlit breath extract. 1 dose of buttoncorn extract. Sure. Yeah, we won't be done with this. Oh, by the way, I don't notice which button they tell me to press. I press both A and D. Okay. Your brain may not be big enough. You have a big head. Impeccably dressed human? Aw, thank you. Yeah, yeah, fancy foam. Okay. I don't think it matters. She vowed to tear through the carefully stitched starlight, to light a path for those trapped souls. As glasses clinked and alarms blared, the PCs formed a rope ladder for her to climb up to the skylight. She loved using this legend to lift our spirits. From the wardrobe burned to ashes, no new hero could be born. But we, the PCs who stick together, will surely soar once more on the winds of freedom. Yeah, I thought it was Cersei. Cersei. Oh, okay. Get to try all of them. Okay. Your big sis, the PC Protection Guild. Oh, she reported her location to Leora regularly. Okay. Who's your big sis? Scarlet? Okay. Who? A member of the Kingdom Guards. We only know Scarlet from here, right? No one else? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. She deserves to be honored. 6 months. Okay. Your fabric can grow shorter? Always been like what? It's okay. Yeah, let's give Scarlet the badge. Why is such a long quest that seems important not voiced? Oh, Gordon's here.
Very good. I thought removing the fabric might affect your memories or that the wounds would be too difficult to mend, but the results show your surgery actually didn't fail. Yeah.
Ah, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't think of that. Yeah. Yeah, if this could risk your life, don't do that. Okay. Yeah, you wouldn't want the memories to be lost, right? Yeah. He was just like Miss Scarlet, wanting to find someone to inherit every story. Old badge. When Leah was just starting to understand things, she once asked me, Mommy, why do you have this beautiful piece of jewelry that no one else has? My God.
Oh, he's excited about this.
I really don't want to see Colleen, but okay. Yeah, the person you worked for hated your brother so much. And yeah, yeah. Mr. Simon insisted on traveling so far, on dedicating his life to becoming a journalist because he wanted his stories to be heard by more individuals. He once said that telling stories is a great responsibility. Back then, I didn't get it. But during this investigation into Threadstar, I think I'm finally beginning to understand. The stories behind Yarny's detergent recipes were what gave the imprisoned PC strength. Miss Scarlet respects every patch of fabric on her because each one carries the soul of a PC who suffered. That's what makes the story so important. It gives those forgotten lives and buried truths a chance to be seen again. Yes, it can then reach more PCs, more humans, creating opportunities to change the future. If I if I hadn't been like Leon, obsessed with gaining attention, and had actually listened carefully to what Mr. Simon said about the missing PCs, I might have realized Threadstar's scheme, rescued him sooner, and helped so many other PCs. Mr. Norento was the delivery game. Our father was a courier, and at home there were piles of letters with no recipients. At first, we were just having fun. Then one day, he found some letters from the outskirts asking for help. A poor family's house had been taken over by a villain. That poor family didn't know anyone in the city, and the addresses on their letters were all jumbled. Norento was worried and asked everyone for help. But no one would listen to a child. Yeah, hunger, disease, displacement. Lorenzo thought that if his voice had been louder, if people had heard him sooner, things might have turned out differently. Maybe so, but there's no way to hear him tell a story now. Regardless, that's why Tommy wanted to become a journalist, to tell the truth in a way that always reaches someone. Okay, so you're going back to Sitia. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, but Madame Julie's right here. My God, again. She's at the stage, Nikki. But yeah, sure, Prosperville. Oh my God. This should have been part of the main story. Oh? Yeah, there are a lot more PCs. Hey, Charlie, Pommy, and Raggy are here. One palm, two palms, spin around. Root gymnastics. Why can't Raggy come with us? It's okay. Flora's here, you know. Yeah, my recommendation letter for you. That's considered shameful everywhere, right? Should be. I would be a lot more mad if someone took a look at my journal than if someone listened in on me when I was talking to someone, you know? Okay. Madam Julie, what happened? Oh, she already sent a letter? To Nikki and Momo. By the time I put pen to paper, the train had already carried me into a landscape I'd never seen before. Outside the glass, clouds drift like tufts of cotton pulled from the sky, spread out as if drying on a line, soft, weightless. They remind me of you. Nikki, thank you. Not just for unmasking Threstar's twisted games, but for reminding me what it feels like to dream. Sometimes I wonder, if Cersei had met you, would she have learned sooner that dreams don't need names others give them? They don't need fanfare or approval or some grand unveiling. A dream might be something small, something fleeting. The warmth of sunlight spilling across the floor, the hush of a bird's wings in the wind, the sudden thought that you could reach out and catch it. That's all it takes. Jenny tells me you and Momo have seen so many places together, and I ask myself, how far will I need to travel to reach that one fleeting instant? Perhaps there's still a peak left to conquer. Perhaps it all begins tomorrow. I wish you fair skies on your journey ahead, and may you find surprises worth the detour. Leora. Yeah, I really do hope we'll meet her again, because we will go to Sithia. A handwritten letter for Benny left by his grave. Okay, that settles it. He's dead. These stones are Mr. Benny's grave. He said he wanted to be a stone. Oh my god. It's a nice spot, yeah. The meetups for the forgotten PCs and the locals are held nearby too. Yeah, the wish card. That's where he said he wanted to become stone. Yeah, they burned them and buried them, right? Oh, an interview. Story with Leora or Juliet and Cersei's. It, They're the same, aren't they? Yeah, both of them. Yeah, start from the beginning. Okay, this is not part of the album though. Momo, you'll be in the picture. Where are you guys? Oh my god, everyone! Leora's not here. And oh, Miss Scarlet's here too. Snapshot Tommy, Quirky Gordon, Charlie, Pommy, Raggy, Leader. Hey, postcard for... Yeah, so this could be a postcard for Leora. Did I get everyone? Was anyone blinking? This is such a nice photo. This journey has finally helped me untangle all the loose threads in my mind. Okay. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear you say that. Or a sketch for a camera. Okay, so we get a sketch, not your camera. You're not giving up. Good. A little red flower. Little blue hat is Colleen. The green checkered hat is Leon, and those sunglasses belong to Mr. Benny. Why not? Okay, I don't know how I feel about Leon Schmeon being on it, but I'll take it. Oh, that's good. Let the truth be told in a way that always reaches someone. And here, kids, is how you get this snapshot moment. And if I go to craft, yeah, tool tail, bedrock crystals, hand griffin, and threads of purity. Okay, so yeah,